Hey everyone, I'm Roseanne Tang from RoseanneTangRS.com, and besides vlogging, I'm also a freelance makeup artist and hairstylist, especially for brides. And I know that the wedding day is probably the most important day in a girl's life. So today I'll be doing a makeup trial for the wonderful Stella, and she's actually getting married in December, so she's a bride-to-be. It's so exciting to be doing her makeup and skincare to prep her up for the big day.
Oh, Roseanne, I heard that a lot of makeup artists actually recommend the bride to use ampules.
Yeah.
Do you think it's necessary to use that?
I don't necessarily think that ampules are the most important part. They can be added to the routine, but I don't think it's really necessary because you kind of have to pair them up with facials. They are usually coupled up with facials and also high frequency machines. So actually the best thing to do is actually prep your skin long before the day with good skincare products and also on the day itself. So let's start with skincare. Now, a really important thing to any bridal look is actually making sure that the bride's face or skin is sufficiently moisturized. And so I love doing this for my clients. It's the SK2 Facial Treatment Massage Cream, and basically what I do is I just massage just to get the trial going, also massaging any bridal tension and wedding worries away. So I'm actually going to do this for Stella, as you can see, and it's just really relaxing. It also helps with blood circulation. And now the next thing I do is actually I apply the SK2 Cellumination Day Surge UV, and this is great sunscreen. It's SPF 30, and it also helps illuminate and brighten the skin as well. Now let's start with the makeup. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a makeup primer or makeup base, and this is going to help the makeup basically glide on a lot easier and stay on throughout the day. So now that we've done the makeup base and makeup primer, Stella, what do you think is a really good makeup look for your wedding day?
Okay, I don't usually do makeup, so if I do makeup, I make sure that it doesn't look overdone. Yeah, I actually prefer the clean look. Yeah, something like that will look very good.
Okay, great. So that's good. Let's get started. So first we're going to do foundation, and because she doesn't want overly cakey, we're going to do the streak and blend method. Kind of invented it myself. And we're actually just going to streak it on her face first, and we're going to blend it out with a sponge. This creates a really natural, flawless finish, but still gives you the coverage that you need on your big day. So now we're going to take a sponge, and we're just going to use the base and blend the foundation out, just like this. So don't worry about the streaks, we're going to blend all the streaks out. So you can create a really nice, flawless base without it looking overly cakey whatsoever. So now we're going to do concealer, and concealer just basically hides any flaws or blemishes that you might have. Now there are two types of concealer that is good for sort of your face, and one is a balm concealer and the other is a liquid concealer. So balm concealers are great actually for covering any blemishes that you have, especially on the nose area and also around the nose. There tends to be some redness there, usually on brides, and around the eyebrows as well. So now that we're done with the balm concealer, it's actually best to apply liquid concealer. So liquid concealer is good for under the eyes because it's a lot thinner. So we're just going to apply some underneath the eyes. We're going to dot it and then use your finger in short patting motions, if you could look up for me. And we're just going to blend the concealer out. It's really important to set your makeup because this makes sure that your makeup lasts all day long. So we're going to take some loose powder, it's transparent and white, and we're actually just going to take a brush and sweep the powder on. This is not going to completely seal the makeup because we're going to put a setting spray after, but this is going to help basically control any oil and make it last throughout the day. Now it's time to prep the eyes. So I'm actually going to use a primer to do this on eye primer, and this is going to help seal the shadows and also make them more vivid and last longer. Now it's time for eyeshadow, and because Stella wants something classic and clean, we're actually going to put a beautiful peach pink color onto her lids first, and this is going to be the base color, and then we're going to use a darker color to define the eyes later on. So now we're going to take a matte brown, just like this, and this is going to basically calm down the shimmer and also define the eyes, basically contouring but for the eyelid. So now we're going to define the eyes, and we're going to use a matte brown and a bit of black. We're going to mix the two, and we're going to concentrate the color onto her lower lash line and work a little bit into the crease and the outer corner. A really important step is to make sure that you blend all the makeup out. So I actually have a dome-shaped fluffy brush, and this is called a blending brush, and we're going to basically blend the makeup out. So we're just gonna blend it into the crease. Now it's time for eyeliner. So I like to use a liquid liner, and this is actually in pen form, which is great because it's really easy to use, especially if you're a beginner. And I'm actually going to make sure that I wing the tip out so that the eyes are basically up and brings the whole look up. So while we wait for the eyeliner to dry, we're actually gonna do the eyebrows first. And you wanna go 1 or 2 shades a little bit darker than her original kind of hair and shape. And we're gonna just fill in and define them. So now we're going to take a pencil liner, and we're actually going to line the waterline just halfway, and this is just going to open up the eyes. Something that I like to do personally. Okay, look up for me. Now it's time for the mascara, and I'm actually going to curl her lashes first, and then we're going to apply mascara and false lashes, and this is going to be really fun. So before it falls, I'm just going to quickly apply a coat of mascara. Now I'm sure every bride wants false lashes on their wedding day. It helps open up the eyes and elongate the lashes. So I have a pair here with me, and the way to tell a good lash from a bad lash is that if you look at the rib of the lash, you can see that it's a bit transparent, and that will be the best because it won't weigh your eyes down during your wedding day. So what we have to do is we have to measure the eye against the lash first. I'm going to take some glue and apply it onto the rib of the lash. You have to be careful so you don't apply too much glue. You can hold it in place for a few seconds. Curl the lashes together so that your natural lashes match the fake lashes, and your eyes become a lot bigger. Now that we're done with the eyes, it's time for the cheeks and the lips. So we're gonna do something more dainty and also feminine and kind of pastel spring. And what we're gonna do first is we're actually going to contour the face. And this is going to slim down the features and make it a little bit more angular. So what you do is you actually start at the hollows of your cheek, down to your jawline. You wanna make sure that there are no harsh lines, so using a very nice fluffy, kind of small brush like this actually works the best. Then also on your temple, just to make your forehead more narrow. So what this basically does is that it uses shadow to mold and shape your face. Now it's time for blush, and everyone loves a beautiful peachy pink blush with a little bit of shimmer, so your cheeks kind of glow when you smile. So I'm going to use this really nice color. When you apply it onto the cheeks, you want to make sure that you're kind of going upwards so that you're bringing kind of like a mini facelift. Now it's time for your lips, and we're actually going to use a lip liner. Now this is going to lock in the color and make it stay a lot longer and also define the lips really well. So it's kind of like a dry form of a lipstick. A lot of people think that when they apply lip liner, it's just the outline of your lips, but that's not true. The best thing to do is actually fill in the entire lip in a shade that also complements your lipstick color. Now it's time for lipstick. So we want to choose something that closely matches the lip liner that you've already put on. So I'm actually going to apply sort of a neutral color. At my lip palette here, I'm going to mix a few colors, and you're going to see that onto her face. Just to finish off the look, we're actually going to use a bit of lip gloss onto her lips. You can actually apply this lip gloss on the bride before she leaves, just so that she doesn't have to deal with all the kind of stickiness that comes with lip gloss. Sometimes you might feel that you're a little bit overdone, but actually when you have your gown on, the hair is done, it actually ties in with the whole look for your big day. So the last thing that you need to do is actually set this thing, and we're actually going to use the setting spray, and we're going to mist it all over, and when the spray dries, it will set the makeup, and that will last you the entire day. And now you're done. So you're ready to be the most beautiful woman on your wedding day. So what do you think about the look, Stella?
I love it. It's clean and it's so classic. Thank you, Roseanne.
I'm so glad you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like the look as much as Stella did. If you have any questions at all, just leave a comment below. I'll see you guys later. Bye.